Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I have found another RV park, a very nice small RV park where you can camp for free in the town of Britton, South Dakota, which is about 120 miles southwest of Fargo, North Dakota. It's a small town of about 1,300 people. Elevation here is 1360, and they've got pretty good Verizon internet. So let me show you around, starting with the details on the sign behind me. They allow 2 days free, and then $15 a day if you want to stay longer. And down here it says that you can stay as long as 10 days. And they want you to check in with the City Hall the day you get here. And there's the address of the City Hall. It's unusual for these free RV parks to require any kind of registration, let alone have to go a few blocks to do it. I got here after 5 o'clock yesterday, so I knew they wouldn't be open. So when I go out for lunch, I'm going to then go by the City Hall and do the registration thing. And you will find the park at the corner of Main Avenue and 4th Street. I'm parked in space 1, and there's 2, 3, 4. It's a nicely laid out park, and each site has a metal picnic table and a sewer dump and a water fill station and an electric box. Now the electric boxes are way at the rear of each one of the sites. Each one has a 20 and 30 amp, and then down here is another box that has a 50 amp. Now you notice that I pulled in head first, unlike you normally do backing in, and there's a good reason for that. My satellite TV antenna is near the front, and I initially backed in to this site, and the problem with that is with my satellite antenna near the front of my coach, these trees were blocking the satellite, and I don't like not getting TV. And when I was in Fargo just yesterday, I was in a park where I was just had trees all over the place, and that's the only place I could find. And I haven't been getting TV reception for 3 days. So I got kind of missing my regular TV show. So by pulling in front in, my satellite antenna then had a good view of the southern sky by being away from all these trees. And with such a nice little park and not even any neighbors around, 50 amp, full hookups, I would normally want to stay the 10 days for $15 a day. If I didn't have anywhere to be next week, I would do that. There is a dumpster right there, and look what else is right next to the RV park. 2 tennis courts. If you're into tennis, you're gonna love it here. Here's some info about a former governor of South Dakota that was from Britton here. And let's look at the entrance to the swimming pool. Now they do have restrooms here, and the doors are unlocked, so if you're in the RV park and you need to, you can use the restrooms here. Well, the registration was quick and easy, and they give you a receipt, 2 days for free. Now, other than a Subway, this creamy place seems to be the only restaurant in town. So I think I'm going to eat lunch there. You order at the window outside, but then they have an indoor sort of indoor eating place here. At least it's screened off with a bunch of plastic tables. Well, folks, I got a whole half of a chicken, 4 pieces, fries, toast, and a Coke. How about that? Britton does have a museum. It's called the Marshall County Prayer Rock Museum. Have no idea what that is. I'm curious. Let's go take a look. This is right outside the museum. They got a bell there. Now the awning out front just says museum, and there is a sign on the door that says this. This is Saturday at 2 p.m., but it is not open. This is all I can see through the door, so I still can't quite figure out what kind of museum it is. Oh well. Well, I asked somebody at a store across the street. They didn't know when it's open. But here they told me this is the Prayer Rock. And there is an imprint of a hand right there. You can just barely see the recess of the hand. So I guess you put your hand on there and pray. I don't know how it works. So I guess this is all we get for a museum, folks. This little bit of stuff outside. $2.20. They also have a movie theater here, kind of surprisingly. And the movie theater is in business. I might even come by here tonight and watch the movie. Well, if you ever wonder where you are, look for the yellow water tower. And that will tell you that you are in Britton. And look at what is on the other side of the tennis courts. A really nice public pool and a wading pool, and here is a large covered picnic area. Here is some info about when the pool is open. They have a snack bar there and other playground equipment, including a sand volleyball court. This is a really nice park. Trees where you can eat in the shade. I'm going to take some video of the pool while the lifeguards are on break. They just made everybody get out for 15 minutes. That on the right is like a waterfall type thing, and you get in right there and it gradually gets deeper, and then you go over to this side, to the deep side. So that's the shallow part. The pool continues in a strange configuration, kind of, way over here. So it is a really large pool. Up to 12 feet deep there. And the really nice water slide if you're into that. And this is how close it is to my motorhome. Right over there. Well, folks, I'm going to spend a little time in the pool. Britton is a nice little town. Definitely worth a couple of days stay, especially in the summer when the pool is open. So stop by if you're in the area of the eastern side of South Dakota. Good day, folks.